Hey everybody, this is Geneva and Essie, and this is our pop-up Friday. And I don't got my camera on. Essie don't have her camera on because yesterday y'all said that y'all don't really need our cameras to be on. So we are happy about this. I'm able to move around. I'm moving about, but for whatever reason, since I'm doing this on my phone, I couldn't get no picture up. So Essie, she got a whole scenery going on. Y'all
You might can make it one whole scenery, Gene, as long as they can see us. Because I see your picture at the top.
Oh, okay. You see my picture at the top because I'm
Yeah. So if you wanted to make it one whole screen, I just see your little cute stuff at the top.
Yeah, I don't even know how to make it one.
Don't worry about that because we don't want to click off on nothing else. We just want to hear us. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Okay, so yeah, so I guess we free flowing talking because I really don't have a huge nothing to talk about. It's just whatever you want to talk about. I'm just happy to try this out with my phone. Yes, buddy, I can move around. This is nice. It's real nice.
I gotta see. Can I don't see the live chat too. Let me see comments.
Hey, Keisha.
All right.
Oh,
hey, Miss Keisha, how are you?
Oh my goodness, I bumped my foot. My foot hurt. Hey, Asia girl, how you doing? Oh my goodness.
I love it.
I know this is nice.
You can hear your phone in the background.
You can hear my what?
Like you moving. What you moving?
Okay, I'm done now. I was in the kitchen, but I'm back. I'm back. Okay, stop moving my phone around. But anyway, hey, Ree girl, because I was just sitting here watching Hell's Kitchen, sleeping, because today a rainy day out here. Don't feel like doing nothing but just laying down. I know, right? This little pop-up and stuff that we doing just out of nowhere. I wish I could put a picture up. Couldn't put no dang on picture up. Well, happy to see you too.
Hey, y'all. All right.
You can see us. What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the screen. I'm just fascinated. You can't see us, girl. I'm finna love this. Yeah, this was just like a pop-up call because me and Geneva want to see could we do it or whatever. So, Geneva, you know how sometimes when you open it up and you have it widescreen, even if it was wide, but you got to worry how to do it on your phone because you can see you up in the corner right above the fireplace. Y'all like that little background? Ain't that sexy? That's how y'all supposed to be in y'all house.
I know, with the fireplace and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, you see how you got the little kid over to the side? Keep your kid to the side. Keep it turned away just in case. Yeah.
What is this? Oh no. I know this is not. Okay, so what you want to talk about?
Okay, I'll tell you.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, we're on live right now. Can I call you back?
Go back and watch Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. No, we finna kick it. Hey, I had a question. A person asked me a question about what does it take to be a real advocate. So I want to put that out there because me and Geneva was talking. We got some more stuff we're gonna talk about. It's really juicier than what I have to talk about, but I really want to put this out there. Anybody can be an advocate. You just have to have a passion at what you do, how to do it, and how you to stand for it. Everybody got different ways and different beliefs of how they want to fight on something. But when you fighting, I guess what it is depending on what your cause is. No matter what. Hold on. I hear a popping in the background. What's that?
I do too. Now, who is that? Who's
That's
that?
you.
That's me. Do you still hear it?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, well, go ahead so we can see if we still hear it.
No, I don't hear it now. Stop. It's almost like if I don't know if the phone moving.
Nope. I'm sitting in one spot.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Okay, so what I was saying too is like people say what's a good advocate. I guess a good advocate is whatever. I guess when I'm talking, is it doing that?
Yep, that's on your end, right? Because I hear a little staticky thing too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now.
Go ahead and talk because you got to talk, and then we'll see if we can hear it.
I can hear it when I'm talking. Now I can. Okay. So what I was saying to people is like even what being an advocate, it's depending on what you truly like. This thing in the background I hear.
Yep, it's still there.
Hmm.
Let me see. Let me turn off my TV and to see if that was picking up anything. Cause I'm sitting in the same spot. I'm just sitting in the living room.
Testing, testing, testing. 9 8.
Okay.
Is it on my end?
When we hear you talking, so if once you start talking again, we hear the static again, then yes, we'll know it's on your end. Cause I'm talking now, so we don't hear the static now. But when you start,
Right.
then we hear it.
Right. Okay. Can we do it now? You hear that popping?
I hear it.
I wonder why is that?
I don't know. Is it something else on? You don't got your
I
phone?
I cut that off.
Something with the speaker?
I'm not sure.
Girl, I don't know. All this.
Okay, y'all. Maybe I could talk up over the popping because I know this damn popping ain't bigger than my mouth. Let me do it that way if possible.
No, it's
If
not.
somebody wanted to say, what do you think makes a good advocate? What makes a good advocate is someone who's willing to take a chance, who's willing to speak out, who's willing to stand for the truth. You can't go and try to fight on someone else's truth. You have to fight on the truth that you know is the truth. I see a lot of times when people are speaking out, they bow down and they back up and say, oh, I didn't say that. If you say something, own what you say. If you know you truly fighting for something, then fight for what you believe in, because nobody's going to fight harder than you. Nobody's going to be more determined than you. And clearly, nobody knows your case better than you do. So if anybody's going to be an advocate and you fighting for someone, just like when we were talking about research and you're going to do research, when you go do research, no matter what it is, don't sit up there and go on what someone else say. Go on what you say. Go on what you believe in. Go read it for yourself, because laws change every day. Things change every day. People change. And every case that you decide to go upon is different, whether it's to the point that you're fighting for discrimination, retaliation, fear, reprisal, no matter what the case may be. There's a lot of bloggers that I see that would make good advocates. Geneva would make a good advocate. Why I say that is because of how she do research and how she does things. So when she do her research, that's really what makes a good advocate, because at the end of the day, you want to see where your person is being violated, what happened when they were violated, when it happened, when they were violated, all those kind of things play into factors. But you can't be a coward, because if you're a coward, you can't be an advocate, period.
Amen. I gotta remember to turn my my mic on and off. Hey Valerie, everybody read, girl. How everybody doing? How y'all doing? Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, tweet.
I say, hey, I ain't trying to do that. Yep.
All right, every time I see her name, Rockin' Robin, tweet. But yeah, that's absolutely true. You got to be able to speak your mind. And I don't like when people be doing that either, especially celebrities. They say something, then the next thing you know, they come back and then they want to change what they done said. And it's like, oh, come on now. Like, you scared, right? Because they scared because of business reasons. They scared that they going to get something snatched from them, their show, their contract, their some. So now they got to come back and take back everything they said. Well, I apologize. I just want to say I'm sorry for speaking my truth and how I feel on some stuff. And because you got mad and everyone done got mad because I spoke my truth, now I got to come back and take my words. Man, forget all of that. That's why I'm happy I'm not a celebrity. There are times that in my mind, you be like, man, what if I would have got bigger? Or what if I was like on a BET or something? Then I have to watch everything I say, and I ain't got time for that. Like, I want to just say how I feel, say what I say, and mean what I say, and that's it. That's it. And not trying to offend anybody. Nobody be sitting up there walking on the eggshells every time you got something to say, worried about how people gonna feel about it. I'm just trying to speak your truth. Just trying to speak my truth. Hey, Essie, how you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Happy Friday. For some reason, I woke up this morning feeling like it was Saturday, but it's not Saturday. It is Friday.
Friday.
Good old Friday.
It's Friday night and I just got paid. That's all I know.
They have a position. They can't speak for themselves once they sign. That's true. That's true. And that's the bad part about it, that you got money and stuff influencing how you influencing what you say. So, but yeah, true that, true that. Okay, what is this? Oh, I'm opening up stuff and sending stuff we ain't even supposed to go. But anyway, I wasn't gonna even bring this up just because since I'm doing this on my phone, I always say I'm not gonna bring stuff up, then end it up. I don't even know. Should I bring it up? Because I feel like I'm
Yeah,
giving
girl,
partial
go bring it
information.
up. It's Friday. Yeah, bring it up. I want to hear what you talk about. Sure, you should.
Talk about partial information because I'm not able to show anything. And y'all know that I like to show stuff. And maybe I'm just used to showing my face so I can get full expressions with my face too. But whatever. Y'all can go check the stuff out yourself. Maybe I'll do a video on it. I don't know. Do I want to talk about that? Am I gonna do the video on that? I don't know. Yeah, this whole Beyonce thing, that thing irritated the stuff out of me this morning. I was minding my own business, posting on Geneva's Closet on Facebook. Make sure you go on Geneva's Closet, check out go on Facebook. And I'm sitting up there posting stuff, and then I see an article talking about Beyonce mama, Tina Knowles, came out and snapped on one of the girls, went off on social media, on her Instagram page, on one of the girls that was one of the musicians that was inside Beyonce's Lion is a King or whatever that thing is. Now, let me just say this. I did not watch that because I'm not impressed. So, I just wasn't. So I didn't really want to watch it. But one of the things that I did think about when I first heard about it and seen about it and heard everybody talking about it, because everything Beyonce does, people start drooling. So it was a whole drool session. Oh my God, oh my God. Well, of course it's going to be amazing. It's Beyonce. She got all the money in the world to do amazing productions. But anyway, first thing I thought about was, she went over there and got all the African people, which is no problem with that, but using all the African people. Maybe that's what it was, using in quotation marks, even though people seen it as her helping the Nigerian, the African people, her, showcasing them and showing their, amazing culture and traditions and all of that. But I don't know. I picked something else up out of that. But anyway, so y'all know that whole thing is going on over in Nigeria, Africa, with the whole SARS situation. The police over there is supposed to help the civilians against brutality of other people and robbing and stuff like that. But that's not what's happening. It's damn near the same thing that's going on in the United States. The police is over there doing the complete opposite. They over there brutalizing the people, killing the people, mistreating these civilians, taking money for them, locking up their own people, and then what are they doing? Going to their families, making the families give them money in order for them to release the families from jail. I mean, just over there doing complete corrupt stuff. So there's this girl, if I'm not mistaken, I think her name is Tiwa. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Savage, Tiwa, something like that, Savage. And I guess she is a musician in Africa, Nigeria. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it has something to do with. So on October 11th, if I'm not mistaken, she went on her Instagram page and she did a 20-minute video on Instagram where she basically was talking about all the things that's going on in Nigeria. And about the 10-minute mark in this video, she says that I know that I'm going to get a lot of backlash from. No. Matter of fact, that's not what she says. She says, please don't take my words and twist them into something else. But I just want to call out Beyonce. She said, because we just did this production with Beyonce, this I Am King or whatever. And, I am so proud of that production. It was amazing. Woo, woo, woo. But I just would like to call out Beyonce and all of her people to please say something about what's going on and please use your platform. So this is basically what she says. Now she's saying this all nicely. She ain't saying you should, you better. She just said, because you used a lot of the Nigerian people for that production. And, and now Nigeria got some things going on over here. I mean, people are dying and stuff over here. So can you please just come out and speak? So a little bit later on, after she says that, You can tell she was nervous because she felt like, she said that she knows she probably gonna get some backlash and people gonna have some things to say, and she can even be blackballed. You know, she feel like just by her coming out and saying this little bit of stuff that she could possibly be blackballed. So then she basically says that, and then closer to the end of the video, it's probably like 4 minutes left in the video if I'm not mistaken, then she goes on to give tips and pointers on different things that people can do to help out Nigeria and the situation that's going on over there. She says that the people need water. She said that they need masks, the hand sanitizer because of the corona. She mentioned different people you can reach out to. She mentioned different media people. And so it wasn't a bashing, or I didn't at least get from watching the 20-minute video. Like I said, and she didn't even mention Beyonce until about 10 minutes into the video. I didn't get anything about no bashing, but can you believe that just by her putting that, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think now this was on October 11th, I think, or the 15th. I think on October 22nd, maybe Beyonce's mom got a whiff of this Instagram posting, because I don't know if people seen the old girl's posting, and maybe probably sat back and thought about it and said, yeah, that's true. Can she at least say something? Just a little something. Tina Knowles goes and do this long rant, this long written post rant, basically telling old girl that Beyonce, in so many words, Beyonce ain't no here. I'm sick of y'all sitting up here putting all of this stuff on Beyonce. I seen the thing about, that's going on in Africa, and we feel sorry for that. It's horrible. But, I don't know if people don't realize that we got things going on in our own life for the past few weeks. Been dealing with some family stuff, and the people that put on the production, you could have called them and said anything. Now I understand you could have called them and told them how you felt about the situation, but I understand that maybe something, that you going through something with this whole thing in Nigeria. But basically, how dare you come on there and say anything about my daughter? My daughter ain't no savior. She ain't no activist. She don't come out and just do things and help people. She's a musician, and she didn't even get paid. That's what my daughter didn't even get paid for that. She did that for the Nigerian people, to show with the Nigerian people. And I was like, really, bitch, with your attitude? What are you about? Beyonce is not an activist. True enough, she's not an activist. She's a singer, but let the record show, people. You can go on Beyonce's Instagram page right now, and what will you see? She has spoken up about the Breonna Taylor thing. Do you got to be an activist to speak up about the Breonna Taylor thing? Why did she do that? Her platform. Now, did the people listen to her? No, because they still didn't arrest the police officer like they were supposed to. But nevertheless, she still felt a way about the situation, and she went and she used her platform for that. Beyonce just recently posted voting. She made a post about voting. What, do you need to be a politician to say something about voting? No, she used her platform because she know a lot of people watch her, and millions of people went over there and liked the posting about her saying about voting. She even made a posting not too long ago about something about women's rights. I mean, what, do you need to be marching with the women and you to be a celebrity with a huge following and say something about women's rights? I mean, come on. But get this, people, it don't even end right there. Beyonce publicist then comes out and does another thing. If I'm not mistaken, it was right after Tina Knowles, because maybe they were talking in the background like, yeah, can you what this Tiwa Taiwa and all, and we trying to help the Nigerian people, and look at what she's sitting up here talking. And then the publicists come out, made this posting that I just think it was poor taste. And I'm just sitting back like, wow, y'all act like old girl said, can you send $1 billion over to Nigeria? You act like that old girl said, can you come over and march in Nigeria? Can you stand in the midst of the people and get beat up and stuff too? That ain't what she said. All she said is, can you use your platform just like you did for, just like you did for George Floyd, just like how you did for voting, just like how you do for women's rights, just like how you took your ass over there in Africa and got all the Nigerian people to help benefit you and who? Disney, for that damn Lion King movie. Girl, get yourself up out of here with that stuff. And because get this, people, Get this, people. 2 days ago, tell me how come the publicist and Beyonce's mom, then all of a sudden, after that, then went hard on this girl, made it seem like what she was saying was something bad. And yeah, maybe true enough, she probably could have called the production people and talked to the production people, but she came online and said it. What, she didn't say nothing bad. Other celebrities that came out and said something. Rihanna came out and said something, and I think Gabrielle Union and some other celebrities. But get this, people, 2 days ago, Beyond Tina Knowles and the publicist then put a statement out at the exact same time stating, basically in so many words, our hearts go out to the people over in Nigeria and Africa with the whole SARS thing. And Beyonce is working behind the scenes like she always does, because for the love of the people, and she's doing what she can do. And, and we just want to put our hearts in prayer. And I'm sitting up and I sit up there and look at that today. And I say again, y'all know my favorite saying, really, bitch, really, bitch. Well, then if she's behind the scenes then, and she was already doing something then that's all y'all had. Then what the hell was the purpose of making these long rant mean posting, going off on old girl as if she had said something wrong when that's all she doing? I mean, when that's all Beyonce was doing, was just doing some stuff behind the scenes. All you had to do was just come out and then just be nice about it. Just be sensitive. This is a sensitive topic. You don't go hard on something like that. You be sensitive and say, you know what? I understand something came out and I understand the people feel that way, but I just want to let you know right now that I am helping the people out background because I love my Nigeria. I mean, it's just as simple as that, because you end up making a statement on it anyway. So that's all that's the only thing old girl was saying, was just, can you make a statement on it? But instead they done sat here and went all hard on the girl. Tina Knowles talking about we got family situations and the stuff been going on in my family. So what I did is, because y'all know me, I said, oh, you've been having family situations? Oh, okay. So I went back to the posting where she first posted something about the SARS thing, because she did do a first about it sometime in October. And I think it was before the Tiwa girl or whatever made her comment about Beyonce. I went back to that posting and then went up to the day 2 days ago where they went on there and said, our hearts are out to the Nigerian people. And all in between that, since she said she had so much stuff going on in her family, I seen nothing but postings of Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, some comedic stuff, comedy stuff, some kids dancing, being silly, whatever. So yeah, you got so much. So no, don't try to throw that out there and try to say that we had stuff. I don't know what people don't think, that we got some stuff going on in our family. People always do that with these celebrities, and they're gonna say, well, Beyonce can't change things over. Ain't nobody asking her. We know she can't change nothing in Africa. She couldn't even change nothing with the whole Breonna Taylor stuff. It's not about that. It's about using your platform. That's exactly what me and Essie was talking about yesterday when we talked about the whole Steve Harvey situation and that trip that happens every year, and the people are upset because they paid their money for this Caribbean trip with Steve Harvey and it didn't pop off because of the coronavirus. Well, get this, people. It was a shocker for everyone, the coronavirus, the quarantine, the shutdowns. It was a shocker for everyone. So I'm pretty sure that the people who put on this event every year with the Steve Harvey Crusades and whatever thing that they do, I'm pretty sure that they wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure. But at the end of the day, people paid their money because they thought that something was going to happen and it didn't happen. And they're not rich like you are. Where are their money? Where is the money? And we know that it's not Steve Harvey's event. We understand that Steve Harvey is the face of the event. But get this, the people did not sit there and spend their money to go kick it with the event. They spent their money because they under the assumption that they were going to be in a Caribbean, beautiful, sunny, sandy place to see who? To see Steve Harvey and possibly whoever he would have there. So for that reason, you think that Steve Harvey would get him and his lips on social media and say something to say to the people, you know what, people? I'm very sorry, that this thing happened with the corona and everything got shut down. I know people spent their money, and I just want to let you all know that it's not actually my event, but I understand that you are most likely 9 times out of 10 booked this event because you were going to see me. And for that reason, I wanted to apologize to you and say that I'm going to try to do everything I can do to try to figure out where your money is at and how we can get your money back. But I bet you the reason why why Steve Harvey have not said that is because of business. He don't want to step on the toes of the people who sat there and put this event on. He don't want to step on their toes because it didn't pop off in 2020, but there's a possibility that it can pop off in 2021. It can possibly happen in 2022, and he don't want to come out and say anything because he knows that they done sat there and messed up on some money thing. Because I think that they thought that every year it was going, because it happens every year, and they took the money and they spent some of the money, because I'm pretty sure if you spent all of the money on the vendors, you should have been able to get your money back from the vendors. It got shut down for you, it got shut down for everybody. But no, I think that somebody was over there spending some money and you ain't got everybody money. You either ain't got everybody money or you ain't got nobody money. But why can't you at least refund the people back some of their money? But no, I ain't giving none. But that whole situation just makes me think about, just say something. That's all the people want Beyonce was to say something. But her mama got a whole lot of nerve on how they handled that situation. And then for old girl to feel like she can possibly be blackballed, just for saying that about Beyonce, I mean, like, dang. But then again, we see how these celebrities are, because they got the tools, the money, they know the people. Hey, she could be blackballed. We'll see if she ever be able to do some stuff in the United States again. Ain't no telling.
It's just sad to know that, like, a girl speaking out because there's violence. You was a part of our world, but because you're in another whole land of wealth or celebrity status, that I can't reach out to you. That's the thing what made me like kind of separate myself from the two, because I've seen where, like with Rerun, like we would be at restaurants and like it would be people in lines and lines, you guys, and they would come up and get him and like bring him to the front and take him in the restaurant. That kind of pissed me off a little bit. What made us so much more different? Because what made it? So, I would stay in the line where I was at. He would get upset about that. But it's something about they feel like it's a status because you're a celebrity. I'm not really clearly sure. I noticed that Miss Valerie said, like, Beyonce, a grown woman, why couldn't Beyonce mom let Beyonce handle her own, situations, which was true. Beyonce should have did that differently. I also saw where Miss Quick Red said that, Beyonce mom is stressed. Okay, we all stressed, like Geneva just said, because of the coronavirus and other things. It's still a way to handle some things, because at the end of the day, you'll have to take account for your actions and everything you said. The girl was reaching out saying some kind of way, can you please have your voice? Like Geneva said, it wasn't $1 billion. It wasn't no money. She said, can you lend your voice? So her mom was totally bad about that. And probably what happened too, a lot of people went on there and dragged her, and they saw that. Here go the publishers going to attack it, go to mama, here go, whatever, Beyonce. And they was just like, oh, enough. And then they wanted to go on there and rectify it. The damage was already done because they don't even know how they could have affected that girl who was reaching out to them. In one way, yeah, we know Beyonce, but in another way, she was saying that, hey, here I am a victim. Because they in the celebrity world, they don't even wrap their mind around these people could be victims. That's what I learned when I went through all this other stuff, even with the Steve Harvey thing. People don't realize that you become a victim and you're in that world. And when you in that world, people don't want to be bothered. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to care because they got their own issues and their own understanding. But if you was broke, busted, and disgusted back in the day where you used to be some kind of way, then you would want somebody to listen. I really think that people need to take in consideration that you are not always in the area, or you not in the status that you are now. And then you should take people accounts differently. A lot of high profile people feel like people that don't have wealth, people who don't have power, or people who don't have money, they are devalued. They are nothing. And that's the same thing. Let's go all the way back around the board when you said that, Geneva, with me, with Steve Harvey. I'm a nobody to this man. All I was trying to do was the same significant thing that he chose to do, make something different in the world. But I was doing it with widow, wives, and exes, bringing women back together in an instance, in a moment, because a big profile celebrity opened their mouth and said Essie Berry's extortions and a co-conspirator. My whole world changed in the instance. Nobody came back and said, Essie, is that true? Essie, did that? Was that said? Essie, what did you take? They took that at face value because this was a celebrity. Here I am a nobody. Nobody don't know me. Your voice is not out there. And it just happened. Same way Beyonce could have spoke one word, made one phone call. Her one phone call to one victim could have made a difference. Chose not to do it. People don't realize for every action, there's a reaction, and everything comes back around full circle. So you have to understand when people are reaching out or people came into an area, this girl felt like Beyonce cared. Her mother just showed her how much she cared. And let me make this clear for somebody to go back and forth and put it out there. Me or Geneva ain't on here trying to bash nobody. We said if y'all didn't mind us not being on screen, we gonna bring it real factor. We'll bring it true factor with our faces. But the point of it is, you want to hear about real situation, real deals. This is real. This is situation. I wonder if that had been the tables turned and that had been Beyonce and Beyonce was crying out like that. What would her mother have done? When you're in a situation, you need to turn it around and say, what if this was my child while I'm doing this? What if this was me while I'm doing this? What if it's me trying to go at somebody? When you going at somebody, somebody's mother, somebody's daughter, somebody's uncle, somebody who belongs to someone else. So really, however Beyonce mom felt like she should have handled it, it wasn't the way that Geneva just explained it. That was horrible and very messed up and very disrespectful because you have to analyze everything when you're in the surrounding, and people of that higher power can make a difference. But you wait till stuff slap you in the face or somebody see what you've done to make a decision. And I hate when people say, oh, she made a mistake. No, a mistake is when you drop a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the floor. You made a decision, you made a choice, and you stuck with that, and it is what it is. And if you don't ever worry about anything else, I've never in my life, being married to Fred as long as I was married to him, ever worried about being blackballed. Was I? Of course I was, because people thought I was extortion and co-conspirator from a lie that a celebrity told. That's what pissed me off. That's what upset me. So you have to know what Geneva was just saying. At least that girl, she may not have been an advocate, but she got on that mic and she was like, I need someone's help. Can you guys help me? And just Geneva putting this out there. We know people, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't nothing but a friend, spread it. The Nigerian people are saying they getting shot down, beat up, brutalized, retaliated against them because of the people who are supposed to protect them. When is enough enough? When people are going to know that our black skin don't change, it stays the same. You can either accept it, because in a minute, nations will begin to rise up. People are not going to sit up here and have people just violate them and you have no choice. So if you don't have anything but your voice, allow your voice to be heard and speak out about it, no matter who you think it may affect, no matter what you think it may do, because your voice can change one difference. Your voice can make a difference to save whole millions of people. How do we know? So that's why we said, let's just go on and talk about advocate. I'm glad Geneva brought what she brought out, because she brought a lot of valid points. But we got to know your celebrity status. I've seen people that I knew was in the industry, and when I came up upon them again, I couldn't even believe that they were where they were and how they are now. Don't let that get twisted, because just as God will allow you to rise, he will allow you to fall. And people better realize that. She could be in the same position one day. Beyonce, it doesn't matter because she's rich now. It doesn't matter what you got now. You could be in the same position where that girl's reaching out. And then I wonder will her mother have the same opinion.
Amen. Amen. Right. And I seen somebody, like, I think it was Valerie, said, but why is her mom speaking up for her anyway? I don't know. Treating Beyonce like she a baby, whatever. Like she can't whatever. And the publicist is messy as hell. Right? The publicist need a publicist. Because somebody should have stopped and said, no, 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 no. That's not how we handle the situation. Don't make that posting. Don't go in hard, because then that's going to make people feel a certain way about Beyonce if you do that. Since y'all are all one team. Yes, the publicist need a publicist because she's messy as hell the way she handled that situation all day long. And tip and pointer to Mr. Steve Harvey. Ain't nobody gonna want to book any trip with him if he don't handle this situation. Nigga. If you think you can sit back and not even say anything about these people and they thing, and then you think that you're gonna plan some stuff in 2021, and then black people, because I bet it was mainly black people that was gonna come to this event, is gonna be hell no, ain't nobody got no money like that. And this stuff be expensive. I don't know how much this trip was, but we'll go with let's say the Soul Train cruise, okay? That Soul Train cruise, woo wee. Have y'all ever looked at them prices? I think the cheapest is about a 5,000 piece, about a 5,000 to go on the Soul Train cruise. Now, true enough, the Soul Train cruise got a whole bunch of different, artists and stuff from back in the 60s, 70s and stuff like that. And then like events and, shows and costumes, stuff like that. But those tickets be expensive for these type of things. Ain't nobody got no money like that to be sitting up there paying and even get a refund and can't even get an explanation. Explain, Steve. Steve feel like that he don't want to come out and say anything. And I seen somebody make a comment and then he coming out talking about politics and stuff. He out talking about Donald Trump and stuff like that. Yeah, because they speak when they want to speak, and then when they don't want to, then they don't say anything. But I guess that's the celebos. That's the celebos.
Well, at the end of the day, you can speak now or forever hold your peace, no matter who it is. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? People think that what's done in the dark will come to the light. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that happen, the way they happen, which way they happen, you got to take account for it.
Yeah, you definitely do. And then speaking of taking accountability, this is just speaking on, maybe I'm just speaking on this as it's something that annoys me because it's the type of work that I do. But when you see people that's coming out so-called reporting stories, reporting anything, reporting the news, whatever it is, when we come out and we report these things, like I know that you all are hoping, especially since you're listening to us, that we are giving you the truth and we giving you, some real stuff, that we at least took the time to go research some stuff or read some stuff. Because other than that, then what are we doing? Just playing games and then just telling y'all any old thing. I seen somebody who made a video about Essie, and it says, or Essie and Harvey, and I guess it was around the time of Essie and the whole order protection thing. And the video said something about Steve Harvey, side chick, and cockeyed, something like that. And I was like, what are they talking about? Is they talking about Essie? So Essie was the side chick and she cockeyed. So right, and you even look at the thumbnail, it's a picture of Steve Harvey and some woman who is cockeyed. It's not even Essie. So I don't even know what is going on. And then I seen another video that the same person, the same person made, that was saying something about Steve Harvey was divorcing, or Margie was going to divorce Steve Harvey because of Lori, or Steve was going to divorce Margie because of Lori Hart. And I was like, and when was that? Like, I don't even remember hearing about that. Like, that's a new one.
So that was a lie.
Stuff, like people just be making up stuff, and that's messed up because this person got actual views. So that means that people listen to them and believe them, and they actually have a following. And that's just messed up to tell the people lies. One person has 2, 3, 4 bloggers, journalists, want to call yourself tell lies, then you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because that's negative. Because that's absolutely negative, and that's not true. I am not gonna say that if 1 or 2 bloggers, journalists, YouTubers, content creators, whatever they want to call themselves, if they lie, then it make all of us look bad, because that is a lie. Because when I report my, I don't give a damn who said what on their platform and how many lies they told. I know that my people don't look at me like that. I know that y'all don't look at me like, oh my God, here go Geneva making up stuff. I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. And I appreciate y'all not feeling like that, because I do take the time out to, like I said before, do the research to make sure that I'm, because a lot of the stories, wait a minute. Out of 100% of the stories, sure, probably about 95, if not 98% of them, I don't know if this stuff is truthful or not, because I wasn't actually there for any of these killings, murders, rapes, celebrity parties, court incidents. I wasn't there. So I literally have to take either the word of listening to people videos, um, going on social media, reading different articles, because I have a tendency of not reading one article, but reading several articles to see what different news medias had to say about the situation, So then I'm kind of, because I have realized that reading one is not beneficial. If I read about two or three, then sometimes other news media got other information that the other ones didn't get, or some bloggers got information that the news media haven't even picked up on. So that's why doing research is very important. And yeah, I take the time out to give you the right information, because I'm trying to figure out your story just like I'm trying to give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Basically, but I just thought that was crazy. I'm like, so I guess Essie cockeyed and she was Steve Harvey's side chick. Yeah, we didn't know that.
That right there,
New one.
that right there, that made the old Essie want to pop back up on Cat. You dig what I'm saying? That made me want to come for bro. I ain't gonna do it, but that made me want to come for him. Because it's one thing, whatever we done went through and what I done transpired, but how you gonna be stalked? You know what I'm saying? If you had to watch all the videos like we watched, could even think that I was this dude's side chick. If you watch from beginning to end, that's why. And the thumbnail is so like trifling. You know what I mean? But I guess that's a part of the celebrity status, and I kind of understand y'all. Now let me keep this 100 since Geneva brought it out there. Like I talk smack, right? But I talk smack because I knew that this man had lied on me straight out the gate. I wasn't trying to you didn't see me like making them cross-eyed tongues. They did everything trying to come at me. So I understand on one level how they feel when people invading, but the media invade your life every day and the media don't care. I just told you for 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 years until I spoke up in 2017. I was labeled a co-conspirator and extortionist, and I just didn't understand that. Just to sit with my mouth as big as it is for 2 years, it just made my nerves bad. You did? That next year, I was like, oh, hell no. This little boy is grown now. If they finna come get Mary and put her in jail, baby, y'all better do what y'all gonna do, because she will get out of there when my big mouth ass is done. But I will not live my life letting my people think that I tried to extort or I was a conspirator, and conspiracy to what to this day, to let my people say, or my family ask me that. You know how many people ask me that? But people didn't think about that lie. The media didn't think about that lie. They didn't think about that lie. They just said it and just thought it was going to be okay. I don't know how that worked out for them, but I'm sure it was not too good.
I'm sure it wasn't either. I'm sure it wasn't either, people. Where's my water at? I am thirsty. Oh my God.
And I like when they look at the comments and stuff, Geneva. You know what I'm saying? I see your little picture up there. Hey, do y'all like our little living room we got right there? I see some stuff at the top. Everybody just chilling on a Friday afternoon.
Too, because I can walk around and go get me something to drink because I'm thirsty, need me some water. And yeah, the only thing I don't like is that I can't see my that I ain't got no picture of. Besides that little thumbnail, that little picture thing, whatever on your
side. Right.
But I ain't got nothing up on my side. But once I think about it, I probably should have took a picture of something with my camera, because it was letting me do that, but for some reason it wasn't letting me upload the pictures from my phone, and I was trying to.
But y'all, at least we kept our word. Who did the pop up? Who was the suggestion today? Did we keep our word? We both agreed on this. I think me and Geneva both did it. We was like, yeah, let's just do it. See how that worked out? And we still, and I like that we see your comments, because when y'all be throwing me all that all the compliments, my head be getting big. I can't finish the conversation because I'm too busy looking at all the comments. No, let me quit.
Right. And this is a reason why now I'm thinking that I may just keep this little platform thing right here that I'm paying for, the StreamYard, just because I can, So I guess this is another benefit from it, is that I can actually still use this platform on my phone. So I don't have to be sitting at the computer or the laptop in order to use it. I can use it from my phone and be moving around, going to the store, and still be able to connect you. So that's
Yes.
pretty cool. And send it out to other people too, because I heard you can do more people. And yeah, send the link out. Yeah, so that's cool. Do it go.
Okay, somebody had asked me in my email on one of them things, like that little because I had did a picture, and Geneva had said it too. That fireplace y'all see, that's actually a heater. So it looks like flame. If you turn around and you blow it out, it's actually a heater. Cut it off. No, I ain't got the heat on. It ain't that cold. But I just want everybody to know that's how I be chilling, just like that. I love fireplaces. I love the cold, comfortable nest egg place. You know what I'm saying? Just something just comfortable to itself. That's how I be chilling in the house.
Yeah, me too. I like fireplaces too, but I want two fireplaces because I like the one that I have, but this one you have to actually buy the wood for. Now, don't get me wrong, we do be buying the wood, but sometimes you forget to buy the wood. And, it ain't like we chopping trees and shit down in the back, so we just got a whole bunch of wood and stuff. But so I would like to have an electric one too.
Yeah.
Just
Those
so I'm
are
able to
nice.
flip the switch and then just
Yeah.
keep it moving and stuff. But I do like this one too. But yeah,
I got two big ones like that little one. So I just have it in every room like that. Cause like if you a real Southern person, if you're a real Southern woman, like your Southerners don't leave. I'm just gonna tell y'all that too. Cause I had
hey Nada. Mm-hmm.
somebody asked
And
me,
they
"Are
were
you?"
one in a long
Hey,
time.
Nada. Somebody say,
Hey.
"Are you really from Georgia? Where am I from?" I'm from Columbus, Georgia, born and raised there. I've traveled to many places, but I'm just saying, if you are really a Southern woman, your morals, your principles, things about you, it don't change. Planting gardens, doing stuff like that, that just don't go out of you. I don't understand how some people get in the industry and then they lose those kind of values about themselves. I chose not to lose any of my morals, my principles, my values, who I was. Like even certain things, like certain people in Hollywood may not like how I said things and did things. It don't really matter because at the end of the day, once they done with a person, they'll throw them away anyway. It doesn't matter. I know who I am. I notice that a lot of people have all these different gifts and all these different talents. And as soon as they get fired from a network or something, it's like it's the end of the world. Because why don't nobody know you? Hell, didn't nobody know you for we put you on the map. So you have to think about how you got into existence, how you are, if you're trying to go further. My thing was, I wasn't trying to be out in the spotlight. I wasn't trying to let nobody see me. I was just a mother, a wife, a person that was just doing something different. And I was an advocate as well. And I just love what I do. You know what I'm saying? So we all got our little things that we go through or we do or how we do them. But you know what I'm saying? But you got to stick to what you want to do. Like everything Geneva brought up today about how people are. You see how people perceive us to be or how they perceive people to be and how we think a person should be, but that's how they truly are. Somebody just said how this lady was upset. No, she ain't upset. That's really how she is. It just came out because she didn't think nobody was going to go back and drag her if she saw it. That's what the true deal was. And I want to thank Miss Valerie, Miss Tammy, and Rocky Robin, and all y'all, Miss Red, Christina, everybody who's joining us on this little live today. We did just a little pop-up, but I just see how y'all be riding. And we notice the ones who be in that box more so than others. So just to let you know, we thank you for that.
Yes, Rita, Sat, all y'all that Essie just mentioned, all you beautiful, fabulous, handsome, lovely people. We do appreciate all of y'all. We really
Oh yeah, we know some men and we know some men in the bang. And last night when Geneva was talking about her bathing suit and somebody was leaving little ratchet comments, I said, "Girl, now you know that was a female because the dude was trying to see everything he could see and then some. So we know what no. So I guess that comes with it when you put your face out there and you do certain things, but you still don't have to like attack people and go off on people. And you know what I'm saying, especially for what reason? Because a person telling the truth. And one thing about it, why I do stick with Geneva, I just like it that she tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I just hate a liar. I just hate somebody just to make up some. And then dang, dude, I had to go back and listen to my videos. I was like, well, it wouldn't be no way, but I did a sister look cockeyed on one of the videos. Is that why Pig Feet put it up there? I ain't really sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But when you see stuff like that, I guess you just got to flow with it. You know what I'm saying? And everything else that happens in life, you just got to take it at a grain of salt, no matter what it is.
Yeah, maybe he was cockeyed, and that's just how he looked at you. When he looked at your picture, his eyes got all twisted up. So
Yeah, because I don't want to seem like I'm like picking on nobody, but I was just like when I listened to it, I couldn't get all the way through the videos because I was like where you get that from? You know what I mean? None of it was true. I mean, so people are just blogging to get views, nothing more.
mm-hmm. Yep, to show what they be doing. To show what they be doing.
I know y'all, a lot of y'all too. I'm sorry for y'all. Y'all better go buy y'all one of them little electric fireplaces. They say it's getting cold. If you ain't got one, go buy one. It's just like a heater because it's still like hot in certain places, and it's cold in certain places. The weather doing some strange things this year.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Reed said, I have to confess, I've watched for a while, but I never used to comment. Now I just jump in where I fit in. Girl, Reed, girl, we sure appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But you know what? That's why I always throw that thing out that I do about, the people, hate all of my subscribers and the people that'll sit there and never once, probably ever, probably say anything, but that's quite all right. You really don't have to say anything. But when you do finally decide to come and say something, appreciate it because now we see your name and then we start getting used to seeing your name. Then we just start calling you out like, hey, Reed girl, we already even know Reed is in the room now. Reed
Oh
have a
yeah, Native one
teacher.
too. I see Native one back up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, you got some of the main riders. That's what I do. If you new in there, I may acknowledge you, I may not. I know a lot of my people be coming over here trying to see because they know I don't be over there. I might release a couple videos here and there. I got a mass of it. I'm gonna release when it's time. But I'm just saying, I be over here with my girl now kicking my baby sister. I love that. And I love that Geneva, you could tell Geneva some, she just check you and be like, okay, yeah, I got this, you know what I'm saying? But she don't trip. Like, like even when you got a biological sister, like my sister never listened. I'm just, I'm saying, I don't even credit that. I can't even call their name, whatever. But like when you got a sister, and you with your real family, their opinions matter. I see so many people asking me, how do I feel about it? I don't feel no way about nothing because I know it's a jealousy thing. It always has been. And if someone's jealous of me or they don't like me, I just depart myself from them. It doesn't matter if they family. I didn't ask for them to be my family. I didn't choose them. Do you really think I would have chose certain people to be my family member if I had knew they were going to be so disturbing, two-faced, gutless, cowardless, and disrespectful? No, I wouldn't have done that. Why would I? So sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. But it's amazing because the more a person be jealous of you, the more a person try to come at you, the more a person try to disrespect you, the more blessing God will store upon you because you a bigger person and you turn it at face value. You going the other way. You ain't worried about it.
Yeah, that is so true. Native one said Geneva's a writer, and I love that. Thank you so much, Native. And Tammy said that I used not to say anything either, but I have to speak, girl. Yes, come in here and say what you got to say, but to speak on that Native, what Native one said, Geneva's a writer, and I love that. Me and Essie had a quick conversation or whatever after we got done with the live or whatever, and we were talking about the friendship, the whole, us being friends or whatever. And because here a lot on social media, people say, or over here on YouTube, people say that you can't have friends on YouTube. And my response to that is when you know how to be a friend, then you can have friends, but you just have to know how to be a friend. And being a friend is just always just being respectful of other people's feelings, even when you do feel like that you need to speak your mind or you have something to say or there is a difference of opinion. Because first of all, I don't expect, kind of like to go off of what I said yesterday, I don't expect me and Essie to have 100% of things in common. But obviously, the reason why we talk and are still cool to this day is because I do feel like we have some things in common because really we do have some things in common. It may not be the exact same, but we absolutely have some things in common. And obviously I am friends with her because I see the good in her. And yeah, that's that's just it. You know, like I'm cool with it because we got some things in common, and I know how to handle situations. And when we don't agree on things, then that's okay. And I'm very respectful of people's feelings, and she's vice versa with that. Like if I say something and she don't agree with it, she don't have to snap on me. Yeah, Geneva, I don't. You in the way, you know, like she let me know, you know, how she feel, and versa. But obviously, there has to be more good things than bad things. So if something happens that we don't agree on, I'm going to stop talking to her or be mad at her because of one thing. When the good outweighs the bad, we have more things in common than we have not in common. So I'm going to let one thing ruin a relationship? I mean, absolutely not. You know, and get mad and pissed just because of that one thing. And I ain't got nothing to say to her now because we don't agree on this situation. That is so immature, and I am so above that. So above that. And I choose not to even handle situations like that. And if it was that bad for me, people, if Essie ever, like I've said before, said something, because she has never cursed me out, never yelled, got to the top of her voice, just not always respectful, vice versa. But for, let's just hypothetically, because I totally don't believe it'll ever get that bad. But let's say it did get just that bad and I couldn't take it. I guarantee you, y'all would never hear about it. Because why would I come on here and tell you about it? Why? So then it can become a topic of social media conversation. That's between me and Essie. You know, period. Period. And then I know, and then because this is just my DNA, I love to do things or not do things that people want me to do because you think that you're going to get something up out of it. Oh, okay. Well, since you think that you're going to get something out of it, watch how I handle the situation. And because I know that there are people in the background who would love for me and Essie to fall out and love for me and Essie to come on social media and blast that, that's even all the more reason why it will never happen. So, yeah, period. So when you know how to be a friend, then you can be a friend. Period. And Essie is a really good friend. She is too. I'm a good friend. She's a good friend. We're both good friends. Period. Grown friends.
Amen. So you know I got the. Hey, y'all know that spot up there. It was bothering me. So okay. So I just want to tell y'all that I know they can see in my arm. I'm still in my pajamas, y'all.
Yeah,
they drew me to Geneva.
Walking around with a robe on, just living life.
Yeah, I got my jammies on. Let me tell y'all what drew me to Geneva. Her spirit. She's younger than me, but her spirit, she has an old spirit. I noticed that she was direct. She was very truthful. It was just like, because sometimes when I got so upset about being stalked about the Steve Harvey thing, she would straight tell me, oh, is this again? I'm so tired of this shit about this Steve. I mean, she would just straight tell me. And in the back end, I would be laughing. Like, did she just, but I understood. It was killing me that, you know, was going on, but I was living it, but she was still there for me. But she never got crappy. She still took my calls. She'd be quiet and listen to you. She already came was like, I want to, y'all. She just be quiet and she was just so calm with it. You know what I'm saying? But what she didn't do, she didn't just take my word because my name is Essie. She turned around and did her research about it. That's what I liked about her. I like that you have credibility, because if you lie about something simple and you lie about something big, you know, Geneva got qualities like, and I'm not like that much older than her, but hell, I am older than her. But I see a lot of that in me. Like if she'll take criticism, which is nothing I could criticize. But I remember when I first met her and she was like, you seem like you a natural on that mic. I told her, no, I was a pissed woman on that mic because I was trying to get my point across. I wasn't a blogger. She was just natural and she just had to get into her element. In the 3 years that I've seen her, she has grown so much just in her spirit, but she already had a beautiful spirit. But I'm just talking about how she advanced on her little thing when she do her YouTube, her backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? That just goes that much further. Y'all see, I can't even do half of that. I had to make me a background, you know what I'm saying? She can do it by computer. That takes talent, that takes creativity. That tells me when she set her channel up that she was trying to draw a certain certain point of view or a certain type of audience, and she did that. We like last night, I noticed in the box and in the chats, nobody was tripping. Nobody was like going back and forth. Everybody was like what it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like a family thing, a together thing. Everybody was happy to see me, and I was happy to see everybody. And we just had fun. And I'm glad that some of the people were out there now. Like I noticed Tammy say she had just got off work, and basically she had came in so she could tune in. I want y'all to know now, like if we do it like this, it's easier for us to see y'all comments, talking, face expressions to me. It make me lose my sense of direction when I'm talking. Then Geneva go back and we read comments and we feed y'all comments because we want to let you know that we hear y'all as well. And also, I don't know who said it, but I seen it going up, so they don't think I saw it, Geneva. So you'll know. They want us to do one on healthy hair, some things that you can use that do with your hair. We'll do that on the next pop-up. So we'll start doing it like that, and so that way we'll know what we got a pop-up about. And I know somebody asked me in my email about dating and stuff. I done had a couple cats that came, I guess, saw the show and asked me, Geneva, about that. When we was going to do a show on that, what I like or whatever. So we'll do that. But since that came up in the box, we'll talk about hair and give you guys some, little whatever on it just to let you guys know. Unless you want to know something now, as far as your hair is concerned. And if that's the case, you can ask a question. And when you ask the question, I'll just tell you what you need to do.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, right? And I want to let the people, let the subscribers know that we do love y'all and appreciate y'all, right? Because our chat is never messy. It's just never messy. And then just people just coming in here saying just a whole bunch of just silly stuff because everybody's just mature. And I like that. So whenever I see a comment where somebody's saying something different, I know that it is not my people because our people don't act like that. So, yeah. Someone else brought themselves up in here trying to cause havoc. And we ain't going. We ain't even going.
Right. I want to thank you too, Valerie, for that comment. What you said about me, Geneva. I try to have a sweet soul and a sweet spirit. And then I want people to know, I think it was a good thing that some of those videos did get removed off my page because it showed a negative side of me, but it also showed a side that I ain't no punk and don't come to me if you ain't trying to battle. If you ain't trying to mess with a sister like me, if you ain't ready for a battle, and I ain't started, but I will finish it. So I try not to be that person. I want to be the person that's fighting for people. I don't want to have to fight for myself like I had to. I'm still fighting on certain levels because certain things still aren't right. And I am still being stalked some, and I ain't gonna say cyberbully. That I think that was a wrap. Don't you think, Geneva? I thank God that he took all them ugly videos down. I seen still a few that had not been removed, and I don't know why they ain't been removed, but that has nothing to do with me. When God granted me that restraining order, to me, that was a brand new day, and it ain't have nothing about me doing no side chick or nothing like that. It had the point of me being stalked, harassed, threatened, cyberbullied, and at the end of the day, I am a civil rights advocate. If I don't have nobody to stand for me, and that's what I thought about too. How the hell I'm gonna be standing up for advocate and I'm winning and standing for people, but I can't win and stand there for myself? I couldn't do that. And until I got some type of justice, I didn't feel right. And I do feel like I got some type of justice.
Yeah, and I don't think them videos showed you in a bad light. I just think them videos showed you, just how you are when you ain't playing. When somebody sitting up here trying to lie on you, and you ain't about that life, and you got something you want to say. So that's all. I mean, it just shows the feisty part of you, the fighting part of you. Let's say, can you post your emails, right? And someone asked about your email. So is your email still the same? The essieaberry at
Gmail. Yahoo. Do Yahoo, y'all. Gmail, I'm trying to kind of, I'll keep it to a degree. If you put it there, I see it. But do it at yahoo.com.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Can I type in the thing? I don't see
why. I couldn't type in either. So I only typed some message, but I couldn't do it for some reason. So
yeah, it's not letting me type anything in. But my email is Genevas Closet at no, wait a minute. It's Genevas Closet 22 at gmail.com, and Essie's is essieaberry at gmail.com. But after this video is up and it's done uploading, then I'll have a link there that you can click on that'll take you to all of my information, my social media, website, my email, blase woo woo, and then I'll make sure that I put Essie's up under there too. Is it at Yahoo or at Gmail?
I got to. They can do either one, but I prefer for them to do Yahoo. Thank you, Native One. And all
Okay.
the letters are lowercase letters. So y'all put them in. Native One put it up there. Thank y'all too. I love how hospitality you are, respectable. I really thank y'all so much for following us. And it's been fun today. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if y'all couldn't see my face. I just love that I can see the comments. You know, we were able to go back and forth. We got a lot of things out. And let me put it out there.
Thank
This
you.
was not to bash Beyonce. This was not to bash her mother. This was not to bash anybody. It was speaking the truth. As long as you speak the truth, I ain't worried about somebody coming back to me trying to retaliate any kind of way or anything that we said, because it's out there is what it is. And if you live something, if you feel some kind of way, you can say what you feel. But there's a difference when it go past that, when you want to threaten people or say things and think there is no repercussion. There's always a repercussion when you know God.
Yes, it is. And about what nobody's sitting up there talking about. I said what I said about Beyonce and whatever situations. I done said a lot of stuff. I got videos where, because I know that video that I made about Brian McKnight and his whole situation with his sons and stuff. Some people were okay with what I said, and some people did not like what I had to say. So hey, it is what it is. Keisha said, Essie, because I'm pretty sure this is for you. She said, I'm going through menopause and my hair is shedding really bad. You got any tips on that, or what do you think about that?
Okay, so one, I don't know if you take medication. Some people take medication. If you take a medication, but menopause, you need to see if that medication has anything to do with your hair being took out too. I noticed for whatever reason, no disrespect, but a lot of black folks think they got Caucasian up in them and they be wearing their hair real dry. You need to start putting, like I told you guys about the 6-in-1 product. They got one called 14-in-1 by Hawaiian Silk, and then there's one called 6-in-1. It's in a white bottle with a pink number 1. It has 6 different conditioners in it. If you just wait, then depend on how you wear your hair, because I don't see that either. You may wear a wig, you may not put no moisture. Like I'll wear my fro or whatever, take it down, whatever I want to do, wear it down or whatever. You put it in a protection state. You got to know beyond a shadow of doubt, the main thing you need is moisture. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you can't afford 6-in-1. If you can't afford Hawaiian Silk, then go get you what your mama used to have for you back in the day. Go get you some Royal Crown, go get you some Vaseline, go get you some Crisco, go get you some Ultra. The Crisco, don't try that. That's your last result. That's your last result. But I'm just saying, any type of grease, moisture, I think you should start with that and start brushing it to stimulate your scalp. Also, when you shampoo your hair, you could go get some shampoo, but really you want to do a moisturizer shampoo, and you want to have all those products the same. Now, I don't know if you wear your hair natural curly or not, but if you do, there's other products. I don't want to get too deep in that. We'll come back so we'll know, but you want to keep some moisture on it. They got a new product from Dove. It's called the Amplifier. They got the shampoo, they got the leave-in conditioner, and they got the cream. You can use any of that together, and then that way you can use that as well after you just shampooed and did all the products you want to do on it. So I would have to know a little bit more about your hair to really say what, but I can tell you right off, if you start greasing it, having more moisture in it, it will start thickening up, and if it's not a medication, then it will fill back in. It's not impossible for anybody here not to grow. And a lot of times it's things you eat as well to change that.
Yeah, and if y'all listen to Essie when she talking about hair and moisture and conditioner and products, she always, always, always mentioned that 6-in-1 product. So I guess that she really likes that product. So right, and she done told me about it so many times, and then when I go to the store, I still to this day have not even yet, but I really want to try because she done mentioned this so many times.
You'll love it. And before you put your twist in, you probably would have really loved it. You know, but what I'm saying, why I say that, like if you notice when you go to store, a lot of beauticians, they don't tell you what they use on your hair. That makes you gotta come back. I want you to look the same way when you come in and when you go out. So why not tell you something that's going to be good for your hair? Because now you ain't got no choice, because people barely doing hair unless you got your regulars or whatever the case may be. So you still want to know what you could use to keep on your hair. And these products that I said is a leave-in conditioner. You can squirt it on your hair, brush it on there, and keep on going. That's why I say that. But if not, the cheapest thing you can get. You go to the dollar store and get you some Vaseline and brush your hair with that and put that Vaseline all through your scalp. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna need moisture. A lot of people have lost moisture. When you lose moisture, it gets dry, it's going to break. So if you're looking for a leave-in conditioner, you got a natural curl, you want your natural curl, I do say that 6-in-1. But if you're saying you just want something, my hair is feeling funny, you can take some Vaseline and get some eucalyptus oil or peppermint oil and put it in that Vaseline. Mix that up together. You just made your own grease and put that on your hair and watch the difference it'll make. See, I'm one of them homeschool sisters too, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really about like growing hair, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. And I will tell you what you need as far as that. So even if you didn't have what you want and you had a bottle of eucalyptus peppermint oil, you could take that and pour it in there, and that would be a whole different substance to put in your hair. And yes, you would feel that manipulation on your scalp. You're going to feel that even if you don't mix it with Vaseline, but that's something that's going to replenish your scalp. You know, give it a fresh vibe. And brushing is very good for the hair, ladies. Brush your hair. It needs stimulation.
Yeah, and wait, I'm trying to read what people saying. So one said Hawaiian silk is good. Rockin' Robin said my natural hair grows with a lot of moisture. My hair do too, and I'm starting to notice now when my hair. So let's say that I'm wearing my hair in a ponytail or something like that, that it needs a lot of moisture, you know, just like my hair dries out really fast for some reason if I'm doing that. But like right now that I'm trying out the whole locks thing and my hair is, you know, like individual twisted and stuff like that, and it's not all bunch stuff, I'm noticing that my hair don't need as much moisture. So yeah, I'm still spraying my little spray in there, putting the little oils, but it's not as much as me feeling like I need to fully oil my full scalp and stuff. So I wonder if that got something to do with my hair kind of being spread out now instead of all bunch stuff. Like I don't know, but I'm noticing a difference in my my how quickly my hair drying out. My scalp is drying out. It's not as quick now.
Okay, let me see here. That's 6-in-1.
You got the 6-in-1.
You guys see that bottle? That's the 6-in-1.
Yeah,
okay.
I told y'all you gonna have it. One, she ain't playing games.
You can get a small, you can get a medium, or you can get a large. Okay. The next one. That's Hawaiian silk. It's called 14-in-1. That particular product has 14 different products in the one. Anybody that has a natural curl or something like that, that would be awesome for it. And if you use it right, you don't need a lot. But if you got big, like thick, dry hair, then you need to have a whole handful of it. But those are the two products, so you got it. Okay. How about that?
And she sure got it back there. And I had never heard of the Hawaiian silk, but lo and behold, we already know the beautician. She gonna have it back there. And got that 6-in-1 because she don't be playing games with that 6-in-1.
Because it's just something that.
How much does the 6-in-1 and the Hawaiian silk cost?
Okay, so like this bottle right here, this pink one was $16. Okay, I've seen it in other stores for $11. And I told some Koreans about this product when we were. I had showed them about it. So say for instance, you got natural curly hair, and you take that product and you put half water and half of that product in a bottle. So you'll pour half that in a bottle or a quarter of the way and mix the rest with water. When you shake it up, it's gonna dissolve a little bit, but it's gonna be a weaker form of this. So once you just saturate your hair with this and you're gonna get that leave-in conditioner and you got a natural curl, you can easily take that product that you spray down and it will carry that curl through that week with you. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like almost like an activator or a moisturizer, but it'll be light because you done broke it down. So once you do that, I had showed some Koreans that before, and do you know they turned around and started selling that product, changed the bottle, and made the weaker product more than the expensive product, the pure product? Why you gonna go get some pure and you think somebody gonna buy it at a weaker form and break it down? If that's at that time, I could have sold all my clients for $5 and made off of you and I made no profit and bottled it myself.
Yeah, I remember you being upset about that.
Yeah, so come on now. Things like that, you know, you just got to educate yourself. If you really want to know the truth, you guys, if you think about back in the day when your mama was doing your hair, there was no bald head, no girls. You know why? Your mama used grease. Your mother used grease. And she made sure she kept that Royal Crown, that bergamot, that Ultra Silk, that Vaseline, that grease in that scalp when she pressed you. And when I pressed in the back in the day, when you press somebody's hair, it lasts for a month. Period. And I wouldn't even do that if I wasn't. Back then, when I would press, if I wouldn't press with something like a wax or a grease or something, I just ain't gonna press your hair. I mean, it don't even make sense to you. You can't. Because then, I mean, when the wind blow it or get rain, it's gonna like go back up to what it was. You know what I mean? That's why we got so many women now, because you trying to wear like Caucasian people, you gotta wear what you got for what it is.
That is true. Yes, but when black women hair did grow better back in the day. I'm pretty sure because we just used the grease and stuff. We kept it simple. And another thing is very interesting is back in the day we didn't hear of so many protective hairstyles, because that's all you hear black women talking about is I had to have a protective style to protect my hair. I
bet they
remember
don't know
black
what the style
women
is.
doing all of that back in the day, and their hair was growing just fine. Like I don't remember them having lace fronts and having to sew in weaves and stuff all in their hair in order to protect their hair. And I understand, I guess, some of these celebrity people, but all of y'all ain't no damn celebrity. Some of y'all reality people, you know, like everybody talking about they're a celebrity and they got protective hairstyles. Nah, all y'all ain't celebrity. Somebody, right? Because I just heard a beautician say that she don't call that protective hairstyle. She called that lazy hairstyle. She said that's what that is. People just don't want to focus on trying to realize how to do their own hair. And I get it. I mean, look, I'm black, you know, and I don't got no stringy type hair, you know, just stringy and wet and go. It is difficult at trying to figure out the right type of products, the moisture. When we wash our hair, we got to make sure, you know, like why it's still wet. We trying to figure out what we going to do with it and stuff. And, you know, especially, I mean, or you got to try to put a perm and make the hair straight. And that's if you want to deal with a perm. Because, you know, we trying not to do the perms and trying to let your hair be natural. But when you let it be natural, it can be a lot of work. So I get it. I get it. But it got to end at some point. Like, I would like to see some of these reality stars and celebrities. I want to see what's going on up under them damn lace fronts. And sometimes they take their hair down and then they real hair. Like, I remember that episode of Housewives of Atlanta when I can't remember which one it was. It could have been Eva that threw the party where everybody had to wear their real hair. I mean, I thought that Portia hair was a nice length. I thought that Candy hair and stuff was a nice length, and you know, so I'm like, well, why they can't wear their own hair? Or maybe how about Toya? You know, like Lil Wayne's ex woman or whatever, his daughter's mama. I think her hair is nice length. I don't understand like why they won't wear their hair more often. They make it seem like they ain't got no edges. Their hair is about a snap of a finger long and it just ain't happening. It's all broken off. Their hair be looking like it's a nice length. And what are y'all doing as celebrities? Like you just taking pictures on Instagram and stuff like that's all y'all doing. Why you can't wear your hair? You know, like I don't get it. I don't get it. And don't get it right. Once again, it's not like I'm wearing my hair all the time on the thing too, but I will be soon because I am sick of it. I'm them scarves, baby. Geneva about done with them with the done. That was the whole purpose of me doing this.
I love scarves. I love that scarf look though. I
can't be doing it 2021 with these scarves, 2020 and scarf 2021. No, absolutely not. I just got to be free. And like I be free all the time. It's only when I come on camera, I throw that scarf on. Because when I'm living my regular life, going swimming, going to the store, riding in the car, my daily life, that scarf is not on my head at all. I only put it on for the camera.
But ain't that bad we feel like we gotta do that. Like we don't feel like see black women, not trying to be funny, been prone for so many things for so long that we gotta start feeling comfortable in our own skin. As far as me, because I've always been a hairstyle, I just like to change. It ain't even about me feeling comfortable because I walk on that motherfucker ball. You know, it's what it is.
We don't
But
know how
you
to
know,
do
like whatever your natural instinct is, like I'm a hairstylist, you like to say nails up there, nail person, stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a scarf person. Pretty much, I got so many dashikas. Every dashiki, I got a wrap to go with it. I love that essential look because everybody can't wrap and wear it and look like that. Some people look like you need to go comb your hair when they got a wrap on. Just saying.
Right. What Reese say? Reese said, you are so right. Because my natural hair stays in a bun. I have tried every YouTube video I could, and my curls just ain't fake curls. Girl, don't get me started with these YouTube videos because they'll have you so
Girl,
about
no.
you and yourself. But I just think that we all have to realize that all of us, like they done came up with this 4C, 4A, 4B, all of that stuff, but all of our hair, you can't, I mean, look, all of our hair is just not a 4A or a 4B or a 4C all over. It may be four this way, another way this way. The sides out quicker than this part. Your hair may be when it's wet, it works this way, but then it dries up quickly, and when it dries up it turns brittle, and you got to keep moisture, and you just got to we got to figure out about our own hair and what products works best for our hair. So yeah, we can go over there, we can look at them, mix up stuff, trying different products and see how it work on their hair, but that's their hair, that's not our hair. So
Right.
yeah, we just have to, I mean, because that's really what I done learned. That's what I have to figure out about my own hair. But crazy that back in the day, before it got so much black pride, the new our generation black pride and stuff. I remember using white people products, like going to what is them shampoos and conditioners and stuff. I remember not even knowing what type of shampoo and conditioners, me buying the white people products and that stuff drying out my hair. Like, why is this drying out my hair? And I think that was the beginning of me figuring out, okay, I need to have shampoos and conditioners that got oils and stuff in it. My hair need oils, and white people stuff is for their hair, because they don't like all the oils. They like the dryness of the hair, and so yeah, that's what we gotta do. Because them YouTube videos, no,
See, the thing, the YouTube videos, they
no,
use it and they show you, but let me come back 2 days later for real. But you don't touch it up before them days over with. So that's with them YouTube videos.
right. Sometimes they showing you stuff, and then their hair, they like, oh, my hair stayed moist, and then they put it in your hair, and it dries your hair out. You got flakes and stuff in your hair, and you're like, why are they working in my hair? Because your hair different. You gotta figure out about your own hair.
Let me tell you something.
And I
People
know
want to
it's
say
not
A,
gonna
B,
be
C,
perfect in
D,
my hair.
that the hair thing may go up to Z. That's stuff that somebody made up. They be like, oh, you got type C hair. That mean they gonna charge you more for that product. You gotta know what your hair is for itself and research it. Instead of letting somebody else. I done seen beauticians say that you don't just do this for instance. Shit, it's probably played out, but a curl. There's a wave nuo curl, and there's a B&B curl. B&B curl costs $35. Wave nuo curl costs $85. They'll take the $35 product to put in the $85 jar and take the wave nuo, put it in a whole other jar, save it for they and then charge you a $85 product, but it wasn't but a $35 product in the first place.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They ain't got time for them lies. You got time for them games.
Pantene is a good one too. Pantene is excellent. If you ain't for that, yes, go to Pantene. But you still got to remember, like Geneva hair is very fine. So say she got a natural curl. If she put too much, even with that 6 to 1, it's a heavy, unless you break it down, like I just told you. And still gonna have the fact it's gonna weigh your curl down. So that's when, like Geneva said, you gotta really realize what's for your hair as well. Now I can look at your hair and analyze your hair straight test. You can't on camera what time it was. But a lot of people don't feel comfortable doing that. And maybe me and Geneva do that one day, that we can bring somebody on. If y'all want us to see your face, or you want to put a mask on, cover your stuff. I mean, it's whatever. And we see like that. I mean, it's happy time. Now everybody's wearing masks, so ain't nobody got to see your face if you don't want to.
Right? Because you was the first person that told me that my hair was fine. I never had called it fine. I just always said that I didn't have, like huge thick hair, because I know my sister got like really huge thick hair, and I always just looked at my hair as just being thinner than hers. Like I didn't have a whole lot of hair. Then you, at that time when you seen my hair, you was like, oh, okay, Geneva, you have fine hair. So then I'm like, oh, okay, I got fine hair. So then when I went to go get the locks done, Lady Majesty, she was like, yeah, you got really fine hair. And she was like, your hair handles two different ways. She said that when it's wet and stuff, it's like really curly, like my curl pattern really pops in. And that is true. When my hair is wet, it is really curly. So if I can, so when I put the right product in there, them curls really pop. But as soon as my hair dry, it is dry, so I really have to make sure that I put the moisture and stuff in there before it dries. And then she said that my hair tangles quick and it untangles quickly. That's why when she put these little locks in my hair, she put the glue on the end. And when she was saying that, I'm like, that's true. Because every time I put my, tried to twist my hair, it always like untwisting like a day or two. And like, especially if I got it wet, taking a shower or swimming or something, it would come out. These have been in for almost a month and not a one has untangled. And my hair do tangle really quickly. So yeah, but I guess that all got to do with the whole my hair being fine and stuff like that. But I had never heard that before till you said it.
I go like, I can feel your hair if it's fine, medium thick, fine, medium. That's how I go by it. Every product. Like a person like you, I would never use a super relaxed on your. I don't think no person, no American needs a super relaxed. I've tried them all. Fine, you know what I'm saying? Because they got what mild, medium, and you know what I'm saying? And that was me. If somebody used super, to me that you don't need that. You barely need medium. You can take medium. I would never use a medium. I would use a mild. So usually whenever I would do hair, I would really take a look at the person's hair. Like you can't come in there and tell me to put a relaxer in your hair. You just colored it last night. You're just gonna fall out of the sink. I had people do that kind of stuff before. So you really have to be careful and analyze what a client is in front of you. And one thing I never did when I was doing hair, I never had clients sit on top of each other. Nobody can ever came in and say they had to sit there and wait to it. That gets on my nerve because if you walk up to me and ask me how long I'm gonna be, that's gonna piss me off. So I made sure if I booked a client, I booked them in enough time frame, give me like 30 minutes to an hour between, and then bring the next one in. That's how I book.
Oh, well, let me applaud you for saying that, because that overbooking like they do at doctors' offices and stuff, like you get to the doctor's office and then they finally call. First of all, you're just sitting there, like, like I hate them type of doctor's office.
That's disrespectful.
If you tell me my appointment is at 9:30, I done got there about 9:20, 9:25, just so I got time to check in, just so I'm sitting down before 9:30, so I want to be called, damn it, at 9:30. You call me at some 9:40, 9:45. I'm already feeling irritated and frustrated. Then I get in a room and you can't see me because every room is already filled up with a patient. Nigga, why is you overbooking and stuff like that? I wants to be seen, and that's exactly how I feel like going to go see a beautician. If you tell me my appointment is at 9 o'clock, damn it, be ready for me to be there at 9 to whip that cape around my neck and put whatever white tissue paper you're going to put up under that and get started with my hair. I don't want to be sitting there and you already got somebody in the chair, you eating, you talking to your child, you walking around on the phone. I mean, like, that's why I don't like going to beauticians now, because I think that too much of that happens. And
that's why I'm not
doing that. Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's why I ain't never like working in shop with people, because I see all that and it will get on my nerve. And then your client want me to do you, and you can. I don't know. In my history of doing hair, can't nobody ever say that they had to wait or something, because they see what they do. They'll put one up under the dryer, and that's another way to make them wait. I'm not even. I wouldn't even do that because I seen it too much when I was getting my hair done. Those are things that made me become a beautician. Send me up on a dry, making you wait, and you got to be there all year. And then, like you said, talking on the phone, eating French fries, beating your kids, cussing at your man. Then you want to yank some hair and stuff. Listen, one day, the lady, she went in a shop, right? I think it was in California, and she said she went in there and everybody was laughing at beauticians, because I hate when you got a lot of beauticians up. It just gets on my nerve because it's too much going on and too much ruckus. Yeah. So anyway, the lady said she told the girl she looked like a mouse. Like she laughed like a mouse, like Mouse. I don't know how to laugh, but the old lady said it. She's the old lady. This girl popped up on this lady so bad. I think, what did you do? She said, I didn't know what to do. I just sat there. I said, I would went to the bathroom, got on the phone, called my grandkids, and told them to bring themselves up there. She got like 16 grandkids. I want to hear my grandkids up there so fast. But why you popping up on the lady? Because she said you bad like a mouse. You should be respecting her. Yeah, I am 51 years old. And do you know when I see an older man, I be yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir. Baby, that's me. You see what I'm saying? So even at beauty shops, don't no old lady want to sit up there. Don't no young lady want to sit up there that much time. And then when you up in there, you got to deal with all them different personalities, all them different vibes. I can't do it.
You lucky, Reed. Her beautician, she get. No, I can't do it either. Right, like you said, sitting under the hair dryer. Yeah, that thing. Right, when I went to Lady Magic, I told her that was my best appointment, hands down. I went in there. As soon as I went in, she threw that cape thing around my neck, sat me in the chair, washed my hair, took me, put me in a seat, and the next thing I know, my hair was twisted at an hour. I don't even think I was there for an hour and a half, but if I was, then that was max. And Geneva was done, perfect, boom. Gave it a month. Geneva was done, perfect, best hair appointment I have ever had in the history of my life. It has never went like that. So if Essie ain't double, triple booking and she doing one person at a time, can totally appreciate that. Yeah.
No, that's making people pay me a card.
Majesty, where is she sitting up here, man? I was just talking about her. Then I look and wait a minute. She say, "Hi, ladies. Yes, business should be business." And there she go right there, the lady who did my hair, Lady Majesty from
Majesty. See, Majesty, you talk Majesty up, Majesty.
I know, right? And matter of fact, I think Lady Majesty was the one that said that those ain't protective hairstyles; those are lazy hairstyles. So yeah, absolutely.
And that's exactly what it is. So see, and you know what? I was just gonna say to let people know, y'all give Miss Majesty y'all props. Y'all don't want to go in there and wait. Geneva, 40-some years old. She said that's her best hairstyle, baby. That means Miss Majesty will get you in and out. That means Majesty is gonna treat you like royalty. Pop that back around and pop you back out of there. Boom, like a boom, and then you back on your way. Go to Majesty and have a nice day, y'all. It was a good pitch. How about that?
It sure was. It sure was, because you sure gonna get that Majesty service. So y'all better go on over there to her website at Majesty Hair Care and go get some of the Majesty Hair Care products for your royal hair. Get that royal services. This is what we do. You know how as Black people, this is what
I might want to talk to her about using some of her products, because like my hair is very, very thick. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that I don't do. I don't co-sign on no product. I don't care what it is. If I ain't used the product and I can't feel it for myself and I see what it do for yours, that's one. But I want to know what it do for mine. I don't co-sign unless I done used it on somebody's hair. I know one time somebody wanted me to do a show and they wanted me to use, say, they products like Botox or something else, saying these products made me look like I look. You got me messed up. Never would I do that in all my life. I wouldn't do that to save my life. You see what I'm saying? So anytime I would endorse a product or I say something, I want to use the product. And, you know, that was big for Geneva to say that's her best time in 40 years. And like she got in and she got out. That's what you want to look for when you go into a shop. I look at the names too. Majesty. She said she felt like royalty. She went in that bad boy and went out. And see, that tells you too. So Geneva could tell you what that product do because she has moisture hair, the products she used. I could tell you if I use them, but I haven't yet. I probably will because I got very thick hair. You know, just like I said, y'all told y'all about the Dove amplifier. Miss Majesty probably might work better. I don't know. I would have to use it because once I can see what it defines and do to my hair, I know what anybody else hair what it'll do. Whether it's fine, medium, thick, it really doesn't matter. And I clearly tell you, Geneva, when I was in them retail shops with them Koreans, I sold that damn product off the line. They didn't give me no commission. They didn't really care, and they was making like $10,000 in inventory just on those products and that mommy wig, that little short pop I be wearing. You did what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, I remember you telling that. Yep, and I thought that was messed up. They're gonna use your product, make the money off of it, and give you nothing.
Yeah, and mind you though, the people nobody would even knew about the product if I hadn't helped sold the product. Your people didn't know about the product. They and then go have it and show you another to market to make more, and you not. So one thing that you really want to do when you find a product that you stuck with, like I'm stuck with those because I know anybody still buy them. But then if you want to do the Majesty products and you know what it'll do for your hair, or just try it, or somebody else recommend it. Like Geneva said she used it, but when I saw Geneva hair, I knew Geneva got fine hair. I can look at somebody's hair quickly and tell them, you know what I'm saying? Or say if you got a line of products, we'll just say Magic products, and we was to see y'all face online, and then you got Magic, she could tell you what product would be good for your hair because that's the line of product. And quite naturally, you want to use a black person product if you know, because they got black hair. You know what I'm saying? I had to reinvent that product and help to tell them, yo, this is good for black hair. So it's all kind of ways of doing things, you guys. But the most thing that look, you don't want to go in no shop. You got 1,000 people, because when you got 1,000 people, somebody ain't getting the right care. Period. Somebody's not getting the right care, and somebody's not going to get the complete style like they want it. So you got to go to somebody that's going to give you that quality time, no matter who it is.
That's true. Give you that quality time.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, even if I were to braid or something, I ain't found not one braider that can match me with a head of braids. Not with my speed, not with my time. They couldn't do it.
I mean, well, sure. I'm not surprised, especially with your speed, because every time I talk to you, and then you're like, yeah, I got a client, I got to do this on the client, and put all these braids, and then before I know it, you done with the client. Like, girl, you did all that fast. That's how I know you've been doing hair for a long time. You can braid. I mean, but even when you be putting the braids in your hair, I don't know how you be putting them braids in your head, then take them out, then be talking about you go put them back in. Like, really, Essie? Really, them.
You know, I try to do something like that. You know what?
No, wait a minute. Them small little individual braids, you actually take the time out and put all of that in your head, girl. I'll be like, that's how I know you a professional. Because
no, there's different techniques that you can use. I do that to like keep my fingers alert and stuff like that. And a lot of times you do like, I just like I like women that look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's about women looking beautiful, how they look, which way they look. That's what I look at more so than anything. How they are with their selves. But a lot of women now, I think a lot of women are like really realizing that they got good hair. You know what I'm saying? If somebody call and tell me something, I'll be like, well, you can go here, you can go there, do this, or whatever the case may be. But I think women are like us, especially, we come into contact with our own hair. You know what I'm saying? Like really knowing like how you got the twist on you. You wouldn't have knew them twists did that on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have knew that if you had it and you actually like it, that you really want to wear your hair out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't found a product that will relax your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like my hair is thick. It ain't take a lot to relax my hair. That's why I ain't putting no chemicals. I do the color thing because I like the little blonde look. It ain't because I'm trying to be white. I just like the look.
Yeah, right.
So people, everybody got their own style.
What you say?
I say everybody got their own style. Thank you, Miss Red. I appreciate that. She said happy birthday. I want to thank all you guys in the middle of the day. I don't know how long we've been on today, but it was a blessing to be on here.
Yeah, it was. Did somebody say? Did somebody else?
Somebody said their mama just turned 92 years old. That's so nice.
Well, gone, mama. Happy belated.
Happy birthday. Yes, 92 years old. That's a long time. I hope I get to be 92 years old. God.
Yeah, that's definitely a long time. She done seen a lot. She done seen.
Oh, Miss Valerie just turned 65. Happy belated birthday, Miss Valerie. What day? She said she just turned 65. Well, happy late birthday. October.
Hey, Valerie. What? Right. I knew I seen somebody say something about a birthday or something. Happy belated birthday, Valerie. And hey to everybody that came in the chat, who's ever watching, that's sitting there, that's not saying anything, probably won't ever say anything. That's quite all right. You really don't have to say anything, but could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so on YouTube. Thank you, people.
Thank you guys again. That was a nice little pop-up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll get a handle on everything, you know what I'm saying? Because It's like it ain't rehearsed. You already know it's all natural. So we try to get on everything. Somebody said good evening. Hi, good evening. Whoever that is, Bradshaw. We better pop up. Bradshaw say good evening. What time is
What, Bradshaw? And I ain't never even seen that name before. Hey, y'all. Okay,
Hey,
so we ready to
we
get
welcome
off, right? 'Cause
we
I know
welcome our new visitors.
what you say.
I said we welcome our new visitors. I pay attention to names, and I like it this
I know.
way too because I like that we can see the comments and like it's like maybe it's to me getting people more involved. You know what I mean?
This is perfect. Yeah, being able to sit here in my living room, right here on the sofa, and mind my own business and talk to y'all. Yeah, this is absolutely perfect.
You
And
like that,
I'm like
girl?
putting new names and stuff in here too, Bradshaw, because I definitely do not remember seeing you in here. So you better chug a love on up in here. Good evening, Bradshaw. Really appreciate it. Hey to everybody. Shout out to all of the people, all of our black, beautiful African people that's in Africa, Nigeria, Lagos, dealing with the things that they are dealing with. All of our people and African people too. That's over in the UK that be shouting out and saying things in the comment sections, whether it's in the actual comments over here in the videos or over on Geneva's Closet YouTube stories. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everyone else that watches that is not in the United States. I want to give a shout out to y'all because I do see you on my analytics. I know you watching. I see you people. I see you. So I just want to acknowledge you this beautiful, wonderful, fabulous Friday evening, people.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you sound like one of
amazing.
them
Honey
old
Majesty Hair Care, she's amazing. She's amazing. And then I told y'all people that when we do this whole shopping thing, the first person that I'm gonna have in Geneva's Closet is Majesty Hair Care, and she got some great deals and stuff for you all. She's actually giving away some free products. You just got to do a few things. I will be mentioning that soon, so gonna tell y'all, but the people that's here that maybe didn't hear me in my last videos, if you are interested, and you should be, because this is the time that a lot of people are doing online shopping if they wasn't already doing it before. And I know that I'm a huge fan of online shopping, but then because a lot of stores are going to even be closed down and not opening up for Black Friday and stuff. So that's why I really feel that it's important to do this online shopping. But if you want to do that, when we have the Black entrepreneurs over in Geneva's Closet, you can shop live with them, purchase with them, actually have on the spot. I'm not talking about then have to go click and go to their website and back from the website. I'm talking about live. We're going to be doing that really soon, trying something new here in this Closet with the Black-owned entrepreneurs. But you have to make sure that you have a Facebook page and that you are following me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. You have to make sure you have a Facebook page and that you are following me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. Now, do that mean that you won't be able to still see everything here on YouTube? Yes, you will be, but you will not be able to purchase on the spot on YouTube. You have to have a Facebook page to do that. And like I said, we'll be having Lady Majesty in here, so I'll give you the update and all the news on that soon. So stay tuned. Hey, Key Brown, how you doing this fabulous, wonderful Friday evening? Thank you for joining. Greetings to you too.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's good if you buy products, but it's better to buy products that that is your race and you know what it does, and you know that you're buying for someone who actually is gonna care to present a product to you. I'm really a big fanatic on Black-owned products, especially when it comes to hair care. There's not one product that I feel like I can't sell when it comes to that. But you got to know what the product do for you when you use it. And that's the beautiful thing when you got people that done wore it or done used it or anything like that. So don't just be about it and just say it. Y'all be about it and do it, especially when you're looking for a change in your hair, no doubt, no matter what it is, And we'll probably bring in other things to you guys as well, through that product as well. Anybody else, who has a good product, but check it out. And I know Geneva's not gonna do this. She ain't marketing that you coming sideways with it, because ain't nobody trying to market that and then later on somebody come back looking for somebody, so y'all can take that somewhere else. Just to put that out there, because we done talked about all that. You know what I'm saying? Because your face is who you are in your brand. So you want to make sure that when you putting something out there, she knows what she's doing as far as that, and you can co-sign on it. And that's a beautiful thing when you can co-sign. And I feel like anything that Geneva would say good, yeah, I would use it because I co-sign for her. I'll ride for her. Period. Y'all think y'all already know that though. I think y'all know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. So let's ride on and get these products, ladies.
Yes, I'm really excited about this new journey here in Geneva's Closet. Yeah, see you all soon. Yeah, see you soon. Majesty Hair Care. Really excited about having you here in Geneva's Closet. Very, very, very excited. I'm excited about this new journey here in Geneva's Closet and how it goes. And yes, the entrepreneurs and people that I bring up in here, I do investigate them.
Yeah,
I do
shout
totally.
out. And that's the other thing, you guys.
Just like I handle a news article, just like I'm going to check out that article to make sure that, because hey, I'm reading it and trying to get the information just like everybody else. That's how I feel about the entrepreneurs and stuff too. Hey, I'm trying to figure out about the entrepreneurs too. You know what I mean? So yes, I am. If I'm bringing them in Geneva's Closet, then yes, I am backing them. So if at any point anything did happen, then yes, I would totally have to come out and apologize and say something. And then that entrepreneur obviously could not never come back in here. But I would totally have to come and apologize and say something to you, because then y'all would be looking at me half crazy like Geneva. The only reason why we even paid attention is because you had showed them to us. So I know that I have a responsibility because this is my platform. So because of that, I do take the time out. And I just want to let you all know that there are entrepreneurs was supposed to come on that did not come on because I did check things and did not feel like things was validated enough for them to come in. And if I felt and I was sad at some things, then I know that there's a possibility that you all would too, because y'all just as grown and observant as I am. So, we all on the same level of geniuses up in here. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know that do actually take the time out to check people out first. So,
And I noticed somebody on there saying something about me and you. I am going to be helping Geneva participate a lot because Geneva did so much through these years, and it's just because she's my sister. And I probably have marketed a few things on there as well. It's all about coming together, bringing something different, bringing unity, and bringing something we can always collaborate on. A lot of my things will be more so custom made. I'm gonna leave it to a surprise so you guys will see it for yourself. But it's just those things that we're gonna try to bring something different for the new year, a new beginning, positive, and more of us as inspiration. And even Black women, but women all over the world, whatever your race may be. You know what I'm saying? Because you have biracial women as well. So we ain't discriminating against women. I want people to know that. And if it's something that you choose that you feel like you would want to participate in and sell, then bring it. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank you guys in Geneva too for having me on the platform. I like it this way better, y'all. You ain't got no problem with me. I'll come on every single day. And see how long we've been on? It's like a girl chit chat. You know what I'm saying? Watch somebody do that. Now somebody gonna take girl chit chat, because that's what we be doing. And I have to say that me and Geneva on this platform, we're like trendsetters, because everything we say, somebody go back and do it. They may say it slightly different, but we've already presented it on the platform. So let's don't play. Please start coming up with your own original ideas and concepts. Oh, thank you, Miss Tammy. I appreciate that.
amen. Yes, Tammy. She said, you two women are an inspiration. Ah, minotita que linda señondos, señondos. Love you, Tammy. Totally appreciate that. Wait a minute. Did Rockin' Robin birthday just pass too? Because now I see Reed saying happy belated birthday to Rockin' Joe.
Oh, happy birthday, Rocky Robin. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Oh,
See all that.
oh, rock tonight. Tweet, tweet.
Right, just everybody's birthday. Everybody's birthday just passed. It's been some good weeks, ain't it? It's been some good weeks, ain't it? Contrary to what they be saying on the news, trying to make it seem like just the whole world is bad. Just everything. Like, I know that there are some bad situations. There are some unfortunate situations. I get it. I get good grief. That's all they want to tell us about is everybody dying. Everybody ain't got no job. Everybody can't pay their rent. Look, Lord, we know. Tito, que linda. But there are people that are surviving. There are people that are able to pay their rent. Won't he do it? There are people that are still working. Won't he do it? There are people that is, all right, can we talk about that sometime? Good grief. Do everything got to be a sad all the time, just depressing all the time. That's why I said I can't watch watch the news because they just too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. That's why I had to stop reporting all the death, murder, because I was feeling extra overwhelmed. I'm like, shucks, it's too much rape, murder, rape, kill, murder, kill, murder.
And it seems like it's getting worse. It actually seems like it got worse.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be funny, acts like it seems really. I mean, I'm not really understanding. We're gonna talk about that too, because somebody asked me what would be my opinion on the police force. We could be on here a whole 20 more hours after that. Would that be another one for us too? Because we knocked out here. So y'all gave us ideas and anything else that y'all think what you want to hear about it, put yours up there and we comment. I like that y'all are kind of coming in there with us now. We're able to recognize that y'all probably still here. We may get back on here 12 o'clock tonight. We don't know. Never know.
Sure, girl. Heck, we don't know, especially with it being this easy. A sister ain't got to sit up there and throw it. Worried about what shirt she got on from the breast up, how she looking, because that's about all y'all see is the breast up. You probably don't even see the full. You probably see mid breast and up. And right, I ain't got to worry about that. Sure. Ain't no telling how many times we gonna come on. So yeah, it's fabulous. It's just wonderful. Everything is wonderful. Fabulous. Thank you, Reed. That's been sitting in the background but decided to pop out and be in the comments today. We appreciate you, Reed. We appreciate you and we see you. We see you and we appreciate you. And happy birthday to everybody who had a birthday and passed. And if I didn't say happy birthday and I meant to say happy birthday, but I didn't even see it because I was talking. Because when I start talking, I can't look at the chat because then I'm totally gonna get something I done said. Like, I mean, something that I plan on saying, I'm totally gonna forget it if I start looking at the chat. So then I end up missing comments and stuff. And so sorry about that, people. Sorry, but
it's cool now.
Conversations. Yep.
But you know what's cool now, Geneva? Like when you talking, I can read the come back and then same thing when I'm talking. Because I'll go back to intriguing them too. Because I mean, at least ain't one thing about at least ain't like some people. I look at some people chat, they talking about everything but what we talking about. Have you ever noticed that? They talking about their hair, their nose, what color they like, really? Okay, did y'all hear anything?
That's funny when y'all do that too. Like when we be talking and then look in the chat and y'all in there talking amongst yourselves, having your own conversation, having me sitting here thinking like, are they even listening to anything that I'm saying or are they talking amongst themselves? But I just think that that's cute that y'all all talking to yourselves. And so I be like,
they making friends like they family and they don't know each other. Right, look at that. You look at that. Everybody just coming together, like everybody just know each other and giving little kudos. Ain't nobody talking smack. That's how you know it's a whole different vibe over here on this page, baby.
Yes, we appreciate that. Won't you do it? Yes, God is good all the time. All the time. Yes, He is. Yes, He is.
And thank y'all for my little background. Hey, I know y'all see, so y'all know what color pajamas I had on. Maybe you go back and say, what is Essie doing? Because you probably gonna see my hand in a couple of them, but it's all right. It was very good. I enjoyed it today. Y'all make sure too, y'all say a prayer for Nigeria on the real tip. You know, as far as standing for, peace over there. We look for peace all around the world. If there could be peace all around the world, do you know how beautiful the world would be? If everybody would just stop and pray at a world of peace, the whole world would change instantly. And we have to truly continue to remember that no matter what we go through, because all this right now, it seems like it's going to last forever. It's not. We all are going to leave this world one day. We are all going to die. I have to tell y'all, when I wake up, I think about that. So make the best of every day that you can. Enjoy your day. Don't be stressing. Don't be worrying, because life is too short. And like, even with this coronavirus, like Geneva said, it was unexpected. No one knew it was going to happen, but everything is already written before we even came out our mother wombs. So let's try to make the best of whatever we make the best of and do what we can do with our family, with our friends. Show kindness, show love, show compassionate when you can, because you know what? You never know when your last day may be. Period.
Period poo. Period poos. You sure don't know. That's why we gotta definitely try to make the most of it and speak good energy and speak good things and try to be positive like Essie and Right. And yeah, not watch the news as much because it's negative, and then you end up repeating the things that the news says. So that's just bad energy, just bad words and bad stuff just floating around the universe, and we don't even need that. If anything, the people that's going through things, we need to be speaking positive things and saying the things is going to get better, and not keep saying things going to get worse. The coronavirus going to get worse. There's a next wave coming in. Like I understand that people are very terrified about this coronavirus thing. I mean, I get it because I have a friend that I grew up with back when I was younger. So, like it's not like we see each other and talk all this stuff time, but we're friends on social media. And I seen that her husband caught the coronavirus. I guess when it first when it first came out, and he's bed bound now. I mean, and he's not even the same man that he used to be. And she's asking money for a GoFundMe to help with his medical bills, and having a nurse now come to the house. Now, this man used to coach her daughter's basketball team in high school, so that's the type of man that he was. And now he's sitting there bed bound with tubes and stuff hooked up to him. So if I didn't believe that it was real before, after seeing that on Facebook and me knowing this girl, I was like, oh wow. And actually seeing, for the past few years what's been going on, her life, her husband, they just got married after being together for so many years, just like 2 years ago. Like this stuff just happened, and then boom, this stuff happened, and now he bed bound with tubes and stuff hooked up to him, and he need a nurse to come to the house, and probably, and I don't know if he gonna need this for his whole life. And yeah, it's just a sad situation. So if I didn't believe it before, I totally believe it now. But even with those situations and stuff going on that I think is very sad and unfortunate, I still think that we need positive and say the things are going to get better. Stop speaking negative things out here into the universe and saying that another wave is coming. If another wave come, then a wave will come. But until it, then just let life happen. Stop trying to predict what's going to happen before it even happened, because man is trying to predict stuff. These so-called scientists that we can't even believe in, to sit up here and make these fake prescriptions that they got to recall. FDA can't even get their stuff together. These are the same people that we are listening to, who knew that this thing was coming, that was out there, and couldn't even tell us at the time that it was coming. But then you got Donald Trump talking about y'all need to drink some chlorophene, or whatever he said to, just all this stupid stuff that's been going on. Yet still want to listen to him. No, just, keep your faith. Like I said before, I don't even know where all the Christian and religion and the faith and God, and ain't nothing gonna happen unless God wanted to happen. Like before all this corona, that's what type of talk it was. Ain't nothing gonna happen unless God wanted to happen. And then after the corona, just be straight up scared your whole life. Just be scared and terrified. Forget having faith and saying that ain't nothing gonna happen unless God wanted to happen. No, said it's gonna happen, then damn it, it's gonna happen. Well, I say I'm not worried about any of it. I'm letting life play out, and I'm gonna try to stay as positive as I can. As positive I can, because there's so much negativity already going on. You just turn the TV on and see that, go on social media and see it all day. So somebody got to be positive. Some of us have to. You know what I'm saying, people?
Miss Valerie
That's
said
just
that's how
my
strong folks should carry themselves. That's right, Miss Valerie. She got to see that's that old folks soul. That's right.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion on it. That's just how I feel about it.
No, she said that's how grown folks should carry themselves. And really, that's how they should feel. You know what I'm saying? All this extra shit don't even make sense. You just gotta, keep focused.
Yeah, just you're right. Just focus and say it. It ain't gonna happen. Like I literally been saying this whole time, since this whole thing that's been out, that I'm not worried about it. I'm not catching no coronavirus, and I feel that in the pit of my soul. And that's not to say anything about anyone else or anybody else that caught it. I'm just speaking for myself, and I should be able to speak for myself and know for sure, without a shadow, that it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. The Most High would never allow that to happen to me. And not saying that he allowed it to happen, but I can't speak for nobody else. And I can't keep trying to throw disclaimers in to make other people feel a certain type of way. I'm just speaking and saying that it's going to be all right. Everything will be all right. And we just have to believe that. And yeah, basically and stuff, people. But yeah, so I don't know when we're gonna come on again. And well, we're supposed to be coming on tomorrow. I don't know we're coming on tomorrow unless Essie say we're gonna do another pop pizzazz.
Hey, y'all don't never know with us now. Anybody got to be on camera, baby? We can have a whole Soul Train all day marathon in this piece. You heard me? It don't matter. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sucking on milk.
The whole marathon. Oh Lord, she said a whole marathon. Come on, every few hours with like an hour, 2 hour video.
Yeah, somebody come over, we might come back on again. We don't know.
A pop-up marathon series.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely enjoy talking to you all and reading your comments and stuff like that, and enjoyed this. And I'm gonna try to figure out how am I supposed to get a picture of something up here so I don't just see a black screen with a white circle on it, like one white eye looking at me. I would prefer to see at least my picture. Some can a sister get some up on that right quick?
Well, I see your little cute self on my side. I like it. You right up in the little corner, Geneva's closet. Hey.
And that's all she keeps talking about is that it's on her side. Yeah, I see it on my side.
Right, I'm happy.
Nothing on my side. It's just a black box with one white eye looking at me, and then that's about it. So
you talking, I go up there and look at you in the corner.
Okay, all right, lady. Well, anyway, people, y'all have a fabulous, wonderful, exceptional what is this? Friday evening, and then me and Essie will be on,
whenever. Just don't know that.
You just don't know, people. You just don't know. But make sure that you go over to Essie Berry's YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram channel and follow and subscribe to her. Make sure that you go do that. Because you never know when she's gonna pop up on one of them other social media channels. You just don't know. She may not always be here on YouTube. So just stay prepared, people. Stay prepared.
But listen, if y'all
what you say?
If y'all can find Geneva, y'all know y'all can find me. Just always remember that. You find Geneva, you'll find me. That's what you need to know. How about that?
Basically, and then please, and then can you also love your people? Let Majesty
Hair Care
girl, she was still here. Didn't even know Majesty Hair Care. Tammy, Reed, everybody that was here, Watkins, Valerie, everybody. Appreciate you, Rocket Robin, everybody being here, everybody else that's here. And can please like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You all have a fabulous evening. We'll talk to you later, people. Bye.
Bye.